Galatians chapter 2. Then after 14 years I went up again to Jerusalem with Barnabas, and also took Titus with me. And I went up by revelation, and communicated unto them that gospel which I preach among the Gentiles, but privately to them, which were of reputation, lest by any means I should run, or had run, in vain. Yet not even Titus, who was with me, being a Greek, was compelled to be circumcised, and that because of false brethren secretly brought in, who came in by stealth to spy out our liberty, which we have in Christ Jesus, that they might bring us into bondage, to whom we did not yield subjection, no, not for an hour, that the truth of the gospel might continue with you. But of these who seemed to be something whatsoever they were, it makes no difference to me. God accepts no man's outward appearance. For those who seemed to be something added nothing to me. But on the contrary, when they saw that the gospel of the uncircumcision was committed unto me, as the gospel of the circumcision was unto Peter, for he who worked effectively in Peter unto the apostleship of the circumcision also worked mighty effectively in me toward the Gentiles, and when James, Cephas, and John, who seemed to be pillars, perceived the grace that was given unto me, they gave to me and Barnabas the right hands of fellowship, that we should go unto the Gentiles, and they unto the circumcision. But they made mention we should remember the poor, the same which I also was eager to do. But when Peter had come to Antioch, I opposed him to the face, because he was to be condemned. For prior to the coming of certain men from James, he used to eat with the Gentiles. But when they came, he withdrew and separated himself, fearing those who were of the circumcision. And the rest of the Jews joined with him in hypocrisy, insomuch that Barnabas also was carried away with their hypocrisy. But when I saw that they walked not uprightly according to the truth of the gospel, I said unto Peter before them all, If thou, being a Jew, live in the manner of Gentiles, and not as the Jews, why do you compel Gentiles to live as Jews? We who are Jews by nature, and not sinners from among the Gentiles, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by faith in Jesus Christ, even we have believed in Jesus Christ, that we might be justified by faith in Christ, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law, no flesh shall be justified. But if, while we seek to be justified by Christ, we ourselves have also been found sinners, is therefore Christ the minister of sin? May it never be. For if I build again the things which I destroyed, I prove myself a transgressor. For through the law I am dead to the law, that I might live unto God. I am crucified with Christ, but I live, yet not I, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me, and gave himself up for me. I do not nullify the grace of God, for if righteousness comes through the law, then Christ died in vain.